Hello everyone. Today in this lesson I will be briefly explaining to you an important topic in Alexander's essay on letter writing, part 1, chapter 2, namely writing descriptive and narrative decomposition. So let's get started. A common problem one may confront in composing any piece of writing, whether a paragraph or an essay, is when confusing two things, showing details or telling them. But what does that mean? In writing a paragraph, there are generally two sources of composition, namely descriptive and narrative. In descriptive writings, the writer would show a picture the reader could see in her mind's eye, whereas in narrative writings, the writer reflects his personal experience, explaining what happened during some sort of experience. And to clarify the difference, let's have a look at the following examples. As a descriptive writing, you may read, Thomas slammed his fist on the table. He raised his voice and his face turned red. But in a narrative writing, Thomas was really mad. So rather than telling your character is mad, you can show it by describing his face flushing, his voice rising, or his slamming a fist on the table. When you show, you don't have to tell. Now let's explain the descriptive writing in detail. A descriptive writing is a type of writing that gives a clear and concise description of everything. It includes places, people, object, or an event. The primary objective of descriptive writing is to provide a clear picture of the place, people, or thing in reader's mind. The writer provides enough details to evoke the senses. A reader can feel all his senses working while reading any descriptive writing work. Descriptive writing is used to draw vivid details in the reader's mind. The reader will use sensory details when he or she reads the text. He can feel the environment of the text through senses like seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, or touching. Now to sum it up, descriptive writing answers the question, what was it like? These styles include a journal, travel writing, biographies, poetry, diary writing, nature writing, etc. Here is an example of descriptive writing. My dog's fur felt like silk against my skin and hair black coloring shone, absorbing the sunlight and reflecting it back like a pure, dark mirror. Now it's time to talk about narrative writing. A narrative writing can be broadly defined as a story writing, either real or fictional, by introducing a topic, giving more details, and then ending with a reflection or transition to another paragraph. Some of your stories may be written in dialogue. A narrative writing, officially described as writing that is characterized by a main character in a setting who engages with a problem or event in a significant way. Since a narrative relies on personal experience, it often in the form of a story. When the writer uses this technique, he or she must be sure to include all the conventions of storytelling, just like plot, character, setting, climax, and ending. The narrative paragraph is usually told chronologically and may be written in dialogue. Moreover, with this type of style, it is generally preferable to keep to the past tense and to use the past continuous for interrupted actions. Let's take an example. I sat at the chicken counter with a broad posture, not really looking forward to seeing this man, but not wanting to stay home doing nothing either. Then my dad strolled into the kitchen and tossed me the keys. You want me to drive? I asked, somewhat enthused. No, he said. This is all for today's lesson. Thanks for watching.